What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, it's our main event between these road warriors and the home team. On the Nighthawks sideline, here's a look at their head coach. His side has won 2 in a row. Across the field, and look at the head coach of the Blues. These guys are ready, as they always are, to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Kate Scott's joined by my partner, Brock Heward. It's going to be Logan Cook to get us started. And here we go on EA Sports. There's a return from the 7. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings them out.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
We're working a couple of yards past the line. Ventrell Miller making that play. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win.
At the 25-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Finds his running back, Aldrick Estime. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. All set to go now from the 35. On first down, they'll run. That played good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. That one's complete over the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. There's a dive up the middle. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's good.
Well, look at here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
First down, play action. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Nighthawks finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Nighthawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Blues nothing.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
That's to the rookie out of Michigan State. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike. So let's do this back. He'll move the sticks and rip it over the gain of 28. Only one play in, Brock, and this time already at midfield.
Getting the ball down the field.
Here's the first carry for LePointe Allen. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
Finds him over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
To the air on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
A gain of 5.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
They'll throw for it. He's got it to his running back. And they get this down to the 28. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
St. Louis team.
Back-to-back rounds here for Allen.
They just want to get the ball downfield.
For no gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, when one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion or a premium in this league. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
3rd down, and they need to get 10. Third and long for him here. He's throwing deep to the left side. He makes the catch for the tip drill touchdown. The Blues finish off their opening drive.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early. Put a fear of God into this defense.
Here's Braden Arbison for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle.
Team set the ball once.
And the Blues respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they set this
Must be
away.
good. For St. Louis.
Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Their offense headed back out for its second drive of the contest. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
They'll run here on first down. And they're full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Back-to-back carries here.
There you go. Uh-oh. He might be something.
He's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
Kate, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during a game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with a twist, and head the other way for a big run.
Now they're going to have to keep putting up points.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep.
That's a nice play.
Jukes away from one. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Oh. Got ball first too, so they're going to have to keep the feet on the gas.
One quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. Both teams neck and neck so far. Take a quick break, and we'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Wow, on that ReeceMustSee football, man. Wow, what's the global new football?
We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Sending him on the dime. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8.
Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy, and that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
That's completed out to the right. And they'll get there and stop at the line.
There's no question, Kate, with the big plays down the seam or big tight ends of fans' favorites, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Finds Stover. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. So fourth down, and out comes the field goal unit. This 32 yards out on the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Fielded at the 7.
They just believe in their defense.
Finds some space. He's past the 30. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
Looking right here, he's a bad boy. He ain't gonna miss these boys. Some other boys went for him. He said, "Don't forget about me."
Offense to the line. Here we go. Throwing is Slovis. Short pass brought in. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
This dude's slow, this boy, I'm telling you.
It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Ready for a track
New set of downs from 37.
You got to make a couple more plays in St. Louis. That's how you beat St. Louis. I realize.
Looking to throw, Slovis.
Look at that. He just
Finds
put that
his
through there.
man over the
Hey,
middle.
put that through there.
And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Boy, they need to take his overall up, boy. Let me see what you get. Where you at, Slovis, in the game? 'Cause 65, man, they need to come on, give it to you, boy.
Brings up second
Yeah,
and
the
1
good season.
at the 27-yard
Since you
line.
took over.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
You started the season off as a start. Oh, my
They
God.
read
It's
that
fucking
screen
too good. He
perfectly.
read that shit.
Interception.
These things
Jalen
are
Smith
slip.
has the INT.
These things are slip.
And he's making the house call here. It's a touchdown on the pick six.
He was far back. Took that
That play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him.
Defense AIs
the
are
way to the
pissing me
house.
Yeah,
off.
they give it for us up here in the booth. It looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field
Just
for a
talking
lane,
good
and
on
the
you,
blocks
Slovis.
come
You
just
got
in the nick
beat.
of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers. And he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Nighthawks make it a 10-point ball game.
That's a 2-game win streak, too. Both teams up.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. This return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. All right, so we'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds.
We'll see what Slovis how he
Another
gets
drive
back.
coming up for this offense. They're down 10 partway through this one. Score is 17-7. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Yes, indeed. It's fighting. Yeah.
They'll start with a give to Davis. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
Second and a yard.
Throwing now off the play action. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They go play action on first down. He put everything he had into this one. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Stays in bounds and makes the catch. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
Taken in by Bellinger. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Slovis. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Third down from the gun.
Good defense.
Play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And 4th and 4 coming up. Narveson able to knock it through. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him
One
so
of the
much
last
stress.
year, they had her
He
saying
can really
kickers.
trust to go out and hit
Dang,
it from
wrong
that distance
kicker.
consistently. Because from that far out,
Yep.
no kick is a guarantee.
Yeah, they
And
fixed
just
that
like
shit
that,
this
we're
year.
back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away.
You get rid of Brandon and
Finds some space. He's past the 30.
oh,
And that's where they'll begin the drive following his efforts. The Nighthawks returning their offense and this running back to the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They've set it down for him from the 31.
He went number 6, too.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He scrapes together a yard at most. It's 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Pass play coming here. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. You still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So just a minute 57 now remaining, Brock, in quarter number 2. More from St. Louis just ahead. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Last time we got hit on that right.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Smith beast.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Get this one underneath to Allen. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. And dose of the hurry up here.
First and 10
To the air, Slovis. That one's complete, right side. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. Stop made at the 36.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. About set. This is 3rd and 5. Now it's Slovis. By his running back, Allen. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Now it'll be a punt on 4th down with Logan Cook out to boot it. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. The Nighthawks back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Boy, forgot that our defense tough.
They're going play action. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37.
Anchorage, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now here he goes on the boot. Finds him on the crossing route.
That boy.
He
Ooh.
fights his way down to the 35 before the defense
Wow.
can get him out.
Ooh, shit.
It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. They've got first down here from the 36.
And an Anchorage first down.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Working quickly here.
Anchorage first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Back to pass on first and 10.
Good play.
Has
Good
him on the
play.
quick hitter. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
He's got it. He has the touchdown. The Nighthawks will add to their lead at the end of the half. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
I'm liking that little groove.
Extra point attempt coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Nighthawks double their lead to 14.
Blues 10.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
We've set it down from the 37. He's back to throw. This is a heater going deep. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, big thanks to our guy Scott Hansen and everyone down in Orlando. We're back looking at a two-score game here, Brock, as our third quarter gets underway. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. All set to go now from the 35. Beginning this drive with a run by Allen. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
Ready.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. To the air on third and long. It's a screen play for Allen. He'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. When I sit and judge defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The offense headed back to the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. We'll call this a modest game here, Brock. About 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
3rd and long for him here. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Kicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a 4th down. The Nighthawks flying out their punt team. And he makes the fair catch inside the 45. This offense ready to get going again now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just 1 play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Everywhere.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Cut out left. And this one does not go far.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. And that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end. Well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
That outruns their offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
They'll go play action. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. And this will come from just inside his end zone. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Here comes their offense out again. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush out, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense, they're flying around and making the play.
And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Running the counter, Allen. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
That's the total on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Short pass brought in. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Well, it seems like the only thing that's going to be able to stop this guy or even slow him down is going to be that final whistle, Brock. This defense has been inconsistent at best.
This is one of those moments where it just feels like it's a privilege to watch.
We got 6.
Right?
So
when you're at a concert and you're just listening to somebody that's the best of the best, you just want to
they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Now, hold on a moment, folks. You got a player in some discomfort after that one. He's going to receive some assistance as we take a brief timeout. Robertson able to knock it through. And that gets him back to within 11.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Nighthawks, and this running back headed back out for a new series. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Offense to the line. Here we go. Airing it out to start this drive. It is cut left side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Offense to the line. This is 2nd and 4.
At the 31-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
Good coverage by Jarian Jones.
Back now, pressure coming. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
That's good.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
1st down, Nighthawks.
They go play action on 1st down. Headed out right.
no! Why the fuck did the receiver stop?
And the Blues take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe
the receiver stopped. Like, man,
that's exactly
he didn't
the case, Kate.
like,
You know,
come
you get
on,
set in the
dude.
pocket. This game is fast
Awareness
anyway.
is
Things
silly.
are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed and really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
It's going to take off and run with it, but shit, they closed out.
Trying it right side with Allen. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Here's Slovis now.
Damn, boy, right back.
So that's intercepted.
He got hit.
Picked up
Oh,
by
this
Richie
team's
Grant.
dangerous. And it's that boy right there with the superstar on his back.
And the Nighthawks will be set up great after a terrific return down inside the 15.
They got some big. We've seen them a couple times, and they've been
I don't know
balling
about
out.
you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that since they needed the big play, and they found it.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. off to the back. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
4-4.
This is the end of the third quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the fourth.
4-4.
Second and 3 now.
Let's go.
Working now from the gun. And he's got his man. Touchdown. The Nighthawks have likely locked up the win right there. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more.
This one is St. Louis.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Nighthawks push their lead to 18.
31. Blues 13.
They're playing St. Louis like they went to San Diego last week.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away.
They just run the ball out. I was trying to see if they
He fields it from the 8.
This high-octane offense, but shit, they said, boy, you
Things
got
going
about
well
our
so
feet.
far. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the
Defense
40-yard
ain't the reason
line.
why we 4-6.
This offense making its way back out now. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away.
Everything went back.
He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him.
2nd down.
I'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Running it after the penalty. He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's 3rd down now.
Everything went back.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here.
Damn, that's
And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Damn, I can't wait to these playoffs.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
See if the AI will show up every when they want to.
Let's go now.
Certain teams is what I know.
Now a give on the counter. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
That's mad, and I just got me a whole new custom league that I put together. Got rid of all the real guys. Patrick Mahomes and all them, got rid of them. Mark Jackson got rid of them. No fair warning. Rushed them all out. Got all underrated players. Yes,
They
sir.
drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Then again, they got 5 losses this year. This in between.
Looking to tack on the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Nighthawks grow their lead yet again.
Lose 13.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away.
7 minutes left.
Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. Now this offense ready to head back out. And the last time we saw him, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. We've set it downs from 37. Here's Slovis. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And they're going to have a first down now. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Dive play straight ahead. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Because ranked last against the run.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock.
They
9
gotta
to
be
go now
top
on
against
2nd
the
down.
pass, man. They top against the pass shit. So when you get like that shit, you make it hard. Look at this man can't even get out
got
shit.
it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. Not sure.
Go, man.
There's one that's about 4, but he's still well shy of that marker. It's 4th down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Come on, man.
Here he goes. Got to knock this off down. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
He hiked the ball. They was in his grill.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And he has kept his pace up in the second half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. Trying the right side. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Finds him on the slant. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And he drives it skyward, hoping to drop this near the goal line. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. The offense getting set to go. And after they were stopped on 4th down, their prior possession, Brock, you got to wonder if they're going to be confident enough to go for it again if they get to that point here. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
When you get that jet sweep to the outside, you have to. You have to get vertical. There is just too much team speed in today's NFL if you don't go north and south.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Throw here, third down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. All right, they're out in sets. Here we go, 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Has it at the 7. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in St. Louis. Nighthawks coasting to the finish line. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Oh, it's a push with the tight end. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
They're going to pass it here. Catch made. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up 4th and goal.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
We'll be live from OKC. Sacramento, OKC, go to war.
So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with a win. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building.
It was better coming back to Anchorage, ready to get that payback. Shit,
this has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Nighthawks emerge as winners as we say so long from St. Louis.
Let's get up out of here.